Listen, your change is God. It's bigger than you. You have nothing to do with this. You're going to change even without trying. You're going to wake up and like, I don't like this no more. It's the magnetic force. It's the metron, proton, the neutrons. It's all those are the atoms. Atoms is connected to energy. And let me say that you cannot separate science from God. He is the creator of science. Stop that, y'all. Stop. He does it all. He's the creator of all things. That includes science, right? So that's who God is. He's an energy. He's a spirit. He's an energy. He is. He is a power. How do they get power? They get it through energy. Energy gives power. Power gives energy. But look what it has to have. It has to have fire. It has to have water. And it has to have wind. Are y'all catching it? Power, energy, all together. Revelation right there. Hope you're catching it. So now what? What gives you the power? Let's break it down and then let's get into the prophetic. What gives you the power is one, your choices. You got to be careful in the decisions you're making. You got to be careful. Listen, I'm gonna get close. You got to be careful in the decisions you're making. Why do I? Because the energy in this, the energy is looking for those other energy, because you're energy, whether you accept it or not. You're water. You're over 90% of water. Think about that. And water is necessary for power. What happens when you dehydrate? You become weak. You lose your power. Oh, I'm talking good. I hope y'all hearing me. So everybody tell me, I want to have the power. You may want to have the power, but your energy, where is your energy? You got to make decisions. You can't be trying to, and let me tell you something that I'd be guilty of. And I don't know about you. Put me on the fence. Let it be me, okay? One day we'll get to a place of maturity that we ain't gonna have to put nobody else on the fence. We'll look at ourselves and say, girl, that is so me. I got to get myself together. When you get to that point that you can admit you're wrong, you're like, ooh, I'm jacked up. You are in that place with that energy is going to find you, because truth sets you free. It allows you to flow. But let me put myself on the fence and say this, and let's move on in. You're going to have to be a person that makes decisions. You can't be going back and forth, trying to please this group, trying to please that group, that energy is not going to produce. You'll get stuff, but you won't be able to hold it long. You won't come out of some stuff. It looks like you're progressing, but you're not. Because what the metrons and all that energy is about moving forward. It's like going, not. What happens when you go like this and then you go back, you go like this? It's called the tug of war. You ever play tug of war and you're like this going back and forth, and you go up and get almost in line and you come back? But notice what happens to the winner. The winner pulls. Good God Almighty. I said the winner pulls. The winner puts a force and demand to come to it, for it to come to him. That means that has to cross the line. The other side has to come over and cross the line, which means it has to be a force. And the force is connected to power, and the power allows that group to win. But the one winning don't ever go over there. The one winning always force that to come over to the side they're in. You got to make a decision which side you're going to be on. I've never seen nobody do a tug of war and they run over this team and then they run over this team and they're trying to get onto the winning side. Get somewhere and sit down. Make up your decision. Either it's yes or it's no. People like gray. But gray is not good. Gray, normally when you think of gray, you think of gloomy storms and things like that, right? Gray is not good. You're going to need to be one way or the other. And I've had people to say to me, well, I just try to see everybody's side, or I try to, because I've done that, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, you're going to have to stand for something. Somebody put in the box, I have to stand for something. I got to stand for something. I got to stand. I either yes or no.